Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Konadra here, and welcome back to Formula One 2017, and welcome to Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. Let's listen to our voicemail and hear where we should
Hi,
qualify
how are you?
today.
I'm just
Sorry
calling
to
on your
speak over
qualifying
you.
goals for this
No, wait,
weekend.
I'm really not. Ninth place. That's why I'm not sorry, because you tell me the same thing every week, except for that one. Oh, man. Thanks, Female Jeff. Let's go ahead and move on to qualifying. Mexico's been a weird one for us. In F1 2016 in the co-op series, I struggled here. In the last season of F1 2017 with Renault, I struggled here, and I don't really know why. So today we're going to try and turn those struggles around as we head to Q1. The car seems pretty good. That's about all I have to say. We'll see about me. Interesting development today. It appears as though I'm on my own. Jeff and Chris, anybody that talks to me in the races, they aren't talking. I restarted the game. I fiddled with some options. For some reason, they're just not here. They don't want to talk to me, or they can't talk to me. I'm not sure which, but I guess I'll just be my own engineer, like I always am. Let's go out for Q1. I'm not going to do any other changes to this setup. Let's go for a flying lap. Mexico is a very, very flat track that's seen some changes over the last, over this last generation of it being on the calendar, and it's made it a particularly strange track, because there is this section in the stadium that is just unbelievably slow and unbelievably tight. I've learned over the past few seasons of running here that this is one of the places where using the curbing and using a lot of track out is absolutely pivotal to having good times. So I'm going to try and do that, make use of as much of the track as, the officials will let me and the car will handle. There are some curves that the car just flat out will not go over. Not so much in this, actually a little bit in this section, because I'm using a lot of run out right there. So far the officials have not complained about it there. And I actually did a little homework for this one. I went and watched qualifying laps of the F1, oh no, yikes, of the F1 2017 season, and made note of where the cars were tracking out, and where the points of contention were for overusing the track. And it seems as though this place is a little special on the calendar, in that the cars tend to hop curbs and track out a lot more than we're used to seeing in modern F1. That was a pretty decent lap. I feel pretty confident that's a Q1-able lap. But yeah, I noted that there was a lot of curve hopping. If you look at these, the orange ones, yeah, the cars are pretty regularly putting tires directly on those. And then there's that one section through the parking lot where multiple cars were going all four over the curb. And if you look in game, there is actually rubber over there. I'm going to try and drive down there to show you what I mean, because it's hard to see at speed. Now, how real is that? I don't know. I have no idea if that's how it should be. Not this one. Coming up to it. And this is the area I have most of my issues. You see that? There is rubber all the way down, four tires, four wheels under that curb. And I fully intend to use that if needed. Okay, I was letting you go, really. I was going to try and get on pit road so I can get that practice in. Oh, wow, you are I guess you're getting ready for your lap. You're trying to let me by. I'm not sure what you're doing. Alright, it's pit road here. Right at the end. Oh, he was just coming to the pits. But that was magic right there. Wee you, wee you, wee you, wee you. Interesting result there in Q1. Felipe Massa besting us by just a little bit. Seems like Perez is really fast here, which makes sense, I suppose. A little extra effort maybe going into it, so that's going to be tough because we are very, very close in that rivalry challenge, and that will conclude here, I do believe. Well, on to Q2, where I'm going to try some tire strategy. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, Q2. I don't like you, and you don't like me. Let's go to the setup. I'm going to go out here and try to do a lap on the super soft tire. It's half a second slower from an ultimate time, apparently, according to the team. But hey, they ain't talking to me this weekend, so screw them. They won't even give me any advice, so I'm going to make my own strategy. I want to start on the supers because the tire wear is really obnoxious here. So I'd like to go supers to softs in the race. Ideally, I did extensive practice this weekend here to try and find my groove on the softs because it is quite different. But the times were really not that bad, and over the course of a run, I feel like even out pretty quickly. So, sure would like to do that. DRS. I need to really focus on this lap. This one's probably the most important, so let me do that. Third. Now down to second. Catch the gas as early as possible right there. Very aggressive on downshifting here. So much of this track is getting the car slowed down before you turn in. Maybe a little bit on offer right there. That was much better. I'm going into 8th to keep it from spinning the rears up right there. This is a turn that the game is convinced I could be much faster at, but I don't know how. A little bit of oversteer right there. I think that was a pretty smoking lap. 19.1 on the supers. Vettel's at a 17.9 on ultras. We're already down to P7. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. But we'll see. We'll see. If I have to go out and do an ultra lap, I will. We have 9 minutes remaining. We are currently P8. Who all is behind us? That's the important things. So Massa could knock us out, Raikkonen would knock us out, and Alonso would knock us out. So I will have to go out there on ultras to try and stay in Q2, unfortunately. That's a bummer. I think we just don't quite have enough speed in the car to do that here, and the ultras are just too good here. It was worth a shot. I think it was still worth a shot. So we might have to think about our strategy a little bit differently for the race now. We'll go back to ultras and obviously go out and try to better that lap. Here we go. Yeah, it felt really good. There was that one little bit of oversteer that maybe cost me a 10th. Which could have been the difference, but we're going to have to go out here on ultras and try to get into the 18s, I suppose. Which is not something I've done yet this weekend, for the record. I feel like I'm doing better here than the last few seasons, but absolutely still not one of my better performing tracks. Yes, will be nice going up against Delta. Which means see how we're tracking against our super soft time. Even on the brakes, it feels just a little bit better. Let's see how much we're up. About a tenth and a half. It's in these slow turns that the Ultras really shine. Even with that little slide, still faster by quite a bit. Maybe more flat through here. Yeah, we're pretty up, and we have a nice toe right now. Palmer. Boy, I think I'm going to regret this lap being in Q2. That was an 18.0. Up to P3. Well, if we can't... Oh, that made weird noises. If we can't do our tire strategy, maybe we can at least get near the front of the field. We shall see. P3 in Q2. Massa dropped out. Why? I don't understand, but he did. Perez at an 18.4. If we could repeat that lap, I think we're in good shape to beat Perez. But that was a mighty lap to repeat. We will see. I went ahead and jumped right out on track. Be one of the first cars across. Getting lots of hitching today. I wonder if that has anything to do with my sound issues. I need to go and look at my audio settings again. Thanks to the Windows update recently. Alright, let's try to nail this lap. We'll definitely get a couple shots at it. Oh, that was a phenomenal first set of turns. Getting a little slide right there. In here. I don't really think that hurts us too much. Oh, it's tried to snap on me there. I'm offline here. Well, see that one snap, because it started at the beginning of those S's, completely ruined the whole set. Once you're offline, that little bit, you'll never recover to have a fast time. So this is just gonna be a lap to make a lap. Probably a 19. Yep. We're gonna have to try again. Alright, here we go. That wasn't a great exit. Let's hope we can overcome that. We're already down on Delta. It's only gonna be a couple hundredths of a second, really. Already overdriven turn 1 and 2. That's not a good sign. Oh man, these frame itchings are really what's going to get me here. Of all places, this is not somewhere we want that to be happening. We had nothing last week. It was beautiful. Perfectly smooth. This week they're back. Look at the frame, not the frames, the time pickup we're going to have there, though. Yep. I may try for 2 laps. I don't know how these tires are going to do on 2 laps. My pylon is missing and it threw me off. Yeah, this lap was pretty garbage as well. Only picked up a tiny little bit. I'm not feeling too good. Not feeling too good at all. That's at least a much better Sector 1. I still feel like they have plenty of grip. We're gonna check out there, nice. Just to the pylon being this thing. Well, now I knocked that one down. We're very up. 17-8. And that took every ounce of my effort. I was holding my breath through many of those final turns, and it was worth it. That was a phenomenal lap on tires that were not ideal. Wish I had done it in the first lap, but boy, it was the lap we needed. We'll see if we beat Perez.
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Vettel, Hamilton and Kimi Raikkonen. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Very nice, very nice. P5, that's a marked improvement over last season, even though it's still a very challenging track, and I don't feel like it's my best. I'm pleased with that P5 result. With having no upgrades on the car here recently, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Now let's move to the race and see how that all goes. Very nice, 1,000 resource points. That's probably enough to do something. And the rivalry standings, we are at 29, which I think means we win by default because we'll be first to hit 30. I think that's what that means, but still, we want to really, you know, cement that in by beating Perez in this race. And there's our standings with the other teams. It's looking less and less like that's going to be an issue, but we'll see. Voicemail, probably like P7, I would say.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Yep, P7. I know this game too well. Too well. Okay. Nothing really to worry about as of now. What if I went and looked at the R&D tree real quick? Is there anything recommended? There's a 1-week aero upgrade to the front wing. That's a wow. Yeah, I would rather do a 1-week upgrade than a 4-week upgrade at this juncture. And we can do multiple at a time. We have the other one already in progress on the chassis side, I believe. Just a quick look down here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this front downforce upgrade to try and catch us up in aero at the end of the season here, especially with big aero tracks coming up. So let's do that. It'll be ready for Brazil if it doesn't fail. That's what we will spend all of our resource points on today. And we did get that reliability upgrade in place too, so that's good.
Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, a Williams, and Ricciardo.
Okay, so
Ocon,
no
Verstappen,
penalties in
Grosjean,
play today.
and
Okay, so I guess I gotta fill in this part, huh? It's a long run down to turn 1, so make sure you keep your nose clean out there. Yeah. Race strategy looking like 2 stops the only way to go here, huh? 8 and 20 Ultras, Supers, Softs. Taking the full rainbow today. 43 laps of fuel on board. So that's nice. We'll use lots of rich mix. Will not be very heavy. Which is good for this place. I don't see anything else I would want to do other than do an ultra soft, but I don't think that's really going to be an advantage. In this strategy, though, I think there's a lot of undercut opportunity, so that's important. Well, let's get to the race and let's see about this long run down to turn 1. This place fans out a lot. Alright, I've never tried this before. Rich mix on the start. Maybe a bit of wheel spin. Pretty decent getaway, though. They're going 3 wide ahead of us. Oh, it's giving us a very good run. But where do we go? In this mix? Oh, somebody trying to dive in on us. Oh, Vettel. We're both very lucky, Vettel. We're both very lucky. Defended there. Actually caught him offline. A little bit of contact again with Vettel. If this was a different game, we'd be getting some angry tweets. Okay, watch this car through the S's. It's very slidey, especially when it's heavy. I'm just not very good down here. One of my more aggressive starts for sure. Just kind of weighed my options on this race and decided it was one worth taking risks. And being aggressive. Be aggressive. What I'm liking having the rich mix early. Makes me feel like I'm actually a contender. Fighting with the big boys today. For now. At no point during this weekend have I been faster than any 4 of these typically leading cars. But it's been close. We'd have to get there on strategy. But you can't get there on strategy if you don't keep it close. What I need is Hamilton to get up there and fight Vettel. It seems like Ferrari has, through the game's progression here, become the better car, which is interesting. You know, it's kind of drawing in some realism of what happened in the 2018 season. Are we missing somebody? I feel like we're missing somebody in the mix. Oh, it's Vettel. It's most certainly Vettel. Yeah, we got Hamilton, and we got Raikkonen and Bottas. Perhaps Vettel fell down to 5th. Alright, these tires are going to go off in a big hurry, I think. And it's going to be the backs that do it. Offline here. Just trying to save the car. Okay. Freaking snapped oversteer so fast right there. This is a mostly permanent facility, but it really races like a street course. especially with the modern changes. I feel like it used to have a really good flow, but not anymore. Someone let Tilke do some changes to this place. Is that what happened? We're kind of floating right now. Not really gaining, not really losing. Well, I feel like we're very good in the slow section. Still really struggling through here, though. I think that will get better as the race goes on. That was deep. The escape there. So an arrow behind me, so we may have lost quite a bit in that apex mist. I won't be able to afford to use Rich the entire race, but I feel like this is just the right time to be using it. I'd really like to try and podium. That would be nice, a nice send-off, or not send-off, but a nice recovery from our previous failures of Mexico. Recovery wasn't the right word either. Yeah, I don't know. There's a word for it. Whoa, get off the paint, you moron. That stuff is slippery. Yikes. For a track that, on the map, from an image, doesn't look that complicated. Super complicated place to drive. We got 2 more laps, I think, where we start the pit cycle. Really weird not having Jeff at my ear at all. 2 behind me are closing in. I may end up pitting a lap early to make sure I can stay ahead of them. Make sure I don't lose the car through here, because I don't think these ultras are treating me too kindly at the moment. They're okay, but they're not good. If they're gonna pass me, they're gonna have to do it into turn 1. UK is 50%. I didn't see that was happening. Everything else is good though, so we should be able to not worry about that really. I think I'm going to make the call to go ahead and box this lap. I'm in a safe place to do so. I did test and I can do the call-in, so that's still working. Box this lap. Confirmed, we'll take you this lap. Okay. Hey, I was still in the rubber. You seen it? We talked about that. Blame Codemasters. They put the rubber down there. Not me. Or maybe I've just run over there enough that I've put rubber down there. You know. All things are possible. Sorry about your pylon. Bye, pylon! Boy, that did some weird things. Graphically. Alright, Vettel a bit behind us. 2.0. It's a good stop. The danger in pitting this early is that we are going to be in the field more. But not too bad, it looks like. Not too bad at all. Save a bit of this fuel right at this moment. Our tires should be good enough to keep us ahead. We can use the fuel when we need to use the fuel. I'm waiting for it to get better right there. Once it starts to turn in right there, I'll feel like I can actually fight. Now these cars all started on supers, it looks like. So they might be doing a very different pit strategy. Some DRS would be nice. Not quite, and there is that Bottas? Did we just get a bad undercut? Looks like we may have. No, that's Hamilton. We got a very good undercut. My bad. Still no DRS, really? That's surprising. The only chance we'd ever have to pass Hamilton is if we can get through traffic better. Seems unlikely. Cleared him. Viat's still out on ultras. What a guy. Alonso's out. I didn't touch him, did I? I don't think I did. I didn't hear anything or feel anything. Coming with a big head of steam here. A bit over aggressive, I think. And you see Hamilton just getting away. I saw that move trying to come back at me. How dare you? Think you can pass me back? Feeling a lot better already. I still feel awful down here though. This is spitting now, so still a lot of strategy being played. Hulkenberg, who's still on ultras. I like it when races are like this with a lot of the field being mixed up in strategy. I do think pitting a lap early was the right call. Even if we end up not being able to hold off Vettel here. Wow, these tires have got to be hurting. Yeah, you can tell. I had a feeling. We should get DRS here. That'll help us gap. DRS again? Weird. Guess that's just the way it works here. Single activation zone. Activation zone, that's what it's called. Single really, really bad wheel spin zone. Play it cool through here. Pretty good gap to what I think is Bottas, which is nice. Bottas. I don't remember exactly what lap I'm supposed to fit on again. Does it say somewhere? 20 to 24. You know I'm gonna break late. Not late enough, jeez. It didn't click. What the? Cool though. It's cool. I know you're just driving for, a real small, underfunded team, and those are the kind of risks you gotta take. That may be our podium chances gone for the day, depending on how things go. But the fight is not over. Oh, they just get through there like magic. Like magic. We'll have a head of steam, but a huge lockup to avoid hitting him is what we'll have. This is all we can hope for next season. It's that. Whoa, this is gonna be wide. Is that in decent conditions, we can take a fight to the top two teams at least some of the weekends out of the year. If we're able to do it here at a track that I am not particularly decent at, then that seems really good. Williams next season, we'll have opportunity at tracks that I do feel good at to maybe just outright drive for wins. I love wins by strategy as much as the next guy, but wins by just, you know, normal driving conditions and outpacing everybody else, those feel just a little bit better. This is a particularly long race, I think. Stinks because this is such a demanding track, I believe. Now, we were at one point battling both Botas in points. I don't know if that is still a thing or not. We may have honestly already let that ship sail, but mostly it's us versus Ricardo in the points. And even a 5th place finish would be very, very good for us there. I swear the braking markers on the inside don't line up to the ones on the outside, like the 100s at the 150. Too deep. Still 20 laps to go in this race. Really work at staying focused for that long. Safety car is about the only thing that would really change the complexion of this race at this point. And safety cars don't seem like they'd be too common here. So much runoff area. Probably gonna get Durs past right now. Although too busy fiddling with my fuel to drive. Boy, how did he make that turn? Boy, howdy. Pretty crazy. Look at Verstappen behind us on Ultras right now. What is he doing? Ultra, and then softs, or Ultra, super then softs? 3 stops. They gave us that option. I'm driving just too deep into that turn. Whoa, buddy. Big front lock up there. I feel like I'm struggling with the car all of a sudden. Wrong button. I don't really see a reason why. Up all my fuel right now. Purple, no wonder. DRS and rich mix and no traffic. That'll do good things for you. Double DRS, no less. Easy. swear those turns didn't used to be there. Used to be one big sweeper. Too deep again. This will be my fastest lap though. Yep. Kind of pulling away from Verstappen with it. Kind of pulling back to Bottas. I thought that was going to be a said and done kind of thing. But maybe not. First gear, not what we wanted. Struggling with his tires? He pit after us. Shouldn't be. That's dicey. The air off the nose from the dirty air. If I drive in slow, I still can't get the power down out like they can. Okay, that was a bit more than curb. I am like biting my tongue, focusing right now. Guess what lap he's gonna pit on. He would go longer than us because he went longer than us first did. So I could probably make it to 21 easily. Ericsson's out. Any kind of VSC or anything? Doesn't seem so. We would have it by now. So I would have dove to pit road right then. 2 on pit road already. Okay, well I will be pitting this lap, I think. I see no reason those tires wouldn't make it this far. There's this car in a very safe place. Expected to get DRS there, but that's not how this works. Boy, this has turned very fun. And a little bit understeer. I was noting I started that section a little offline, and I could feel it was pushing me around a bit. Come back with a vengeance. He is pitting also. Okay. Hang it out. We might get held by him here. Yep. Got held by him just a touch. We're still going to be right behind him. That might hurt us to Verstappen in the end. Massa I'd love it if you didn't interfere right now. Didn't. Interesting that we got DRS there. I didn't think it would work that way. Readjust these softs. Now, like I said, I did quite a few laps on these softs. And get used to driving it on the harder tire. You know, the soft, harder tire. Total logical sense. I should have pit a lap earlier. Try and undercut Bottas here, but I think we might be able to take it. If we really try at it. It's all going to depend on how this shakes out with the Verstappen situation. Which sounds like an interesting movie. Nice. Okay, he looks like he's going to be pretty well behind us. We don't have to worry about that one. This is an interesting situation for us. We have basically nothing to lose. Bottas kind of needs to play it cool here. Is he saving fuel? Is he slow? Is it that our car is just that much better on these tires than his? I'm not sure, but he made that move a lot easier than I expected. We actually cleared him out pretty good there. Vettel and all of them are gone. Our podium hopes are only if they have mechanical issues, basically. Which isn't impossible, but unlikely. I'd really like to hold off Bottas. That would be cool. That would just be a cool thing to do. Navigate my own way through here now, not just following him. It's a bit different. I really do feel like we have a bit of pace on him all of a sudden, though. Okay, sound glitch. Thank you for that. What were we? 0.7, so he will have DRS. I should have been on Rich. I didn't think he would have it, but he's not very close either. He's going to go back to standard. I feel like he's having some engine issues. Although, does it not feel like we're closing on Vettel too? Are they just that bad on softs, maybe? I don't know. Who all is ahead of us? Hamilton, Raikkonen, Vettel. Yeah. That pylon's missing and it's throwing me all off. I needed that pylon. Raising the bits. I guess that's who I was missing. I was trying to think of why we were in 5th and not 4th, and that's why. Here comes Botas on the attack. I'll hold him off tight here. Try not to compromise my own line. Just in case I am actually closing on Vettel. 10 laps. If we were closing at all, we'd maybe be able to do something about that. Keep an eye on the times. Ricardo's getting better on low fuel. So does everybody else's. If I'm honest. Just a little bit of fuel left to use. By just a little, I mean I could probably use it on the straightaway every lap. It's not for the full lap. 2.9, I think we're closing. I think the dream is alive. I think Vettel may be the one having issues. Pacing himself out. That was better. Yeah, we're definitely closing. It's interesting as we closed kind of in a slow speed section, so it may not be an engine issue. Set a purple sector there. 2 in a row, actually. If I can get through this section more of the dam, this might be a contender. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that might be fast lap of the day, but not with our Sector 3 time. That curve on the outside. Stay off the grass right there. Ooh. Overdrive it now, Cone. Plenty of time to get this done. I just wonder if he didn't pick up some aero damage or something. He seems real slow through here. Alright, here we go. Cleared him. Podium dream is alive. Now does he hold up both dots? That's what we need. He does not. Okay. It's just gonna be our job to hold off both dots. He's definitely got an issue. There's no way his car just went off that much on softs. It doesn't feel like we're closing on the front two. A little bit easier through here now. Trying to take it easier on the tires. On the way out. have any snap oversteers through here. Looking good. Took the full race, but finally the car has come around to us. It's making up for how bad I am in that sector. Perez with that late pit stop, able to do real fast laps, so he'll get 1 point on us on the rivalry stuff. I don't think it's going to matter. Back of my hands are aching. Ooh, buddy. It's alright, it's alright. From the tension. For reasons like that. I just know how on edge this whole place is. We'll drive at. One little lapse of concentration. That's all it would take. He's going to be very close here, so he might have to defend down into one. Oh, he's going to go high? Please don't hit me. That didn't help. That hurt us big. Alright, you gotta buy us on DRS. We'll just have to try and do the same. Or maybe pre. Not quite close enough here. A lot of fuel. I don't think I even need to use it right now, though. Get a lot of a run. I really need to try and get out of his DRS range. Last of concentration, that's what I said. That's all it would take. A small mistake, but it was a mistake. Ooh, buddy. That was dirty. Literally, I was in the dirt. I wasn't going to be very close, but I got a good exit. It'll be a late pass this time, if at all. Big head of speed. Remember, we got cars behind us, too. Verstappen, who's on supers even. That could be the real upset. Oh, he's sliding that back in. Try and stay closer this time. Not that close. It's okay. I'm gonna try not to pass him into turn 1 here. I'm gonna try and wait until it's a clear-cut move, so we don't have to worry about Verstappen. This DRS zone is very strange right here. I guess it does kind of help. Oh, buddy. Could you tell how much the rear end wanted to step out right there? Got him cooking the brakes on entry 2. Till we're very late. Cleared him. It's 2 laps going. All you gotta do is hold them off for 2 laps. Lap and a half, really. Lap traffic ahead of us here. Not going to make it easy for us, that's for sure. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Man, you better be cheering, crowd. Final lap. You're going to be under attack. But how much? Closing, he's closing. Didn't quite get there. Defend, but not too much. Good exit. Give him the outside. Then take away that inside for the next turn. Nice. Let's hope these cars don't really get in our way. Rakkonen's already won. Alright, just don't screw up the last sector. Early on the brakes there. Don't get distracted by the confetti, although I gotta admit, it definitely did a little bit. I think we could wait until we're done. Yeah! Wow, that was, I'm shaking my hands to get blood back to them because that was something. I think that was the most intense fake Formula One race I've ever had.
A great win then for the Marinellos.
Yeah, we don't care about
so
them.
here they come now, out
But look at
onto
us.
the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today.
But what about
It's
us?
Ferrari on the top step once more.
Oh, copyright.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Let's give it to Kevin Magnussen. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
Alright, so we pull away from Force India a bit, and I pull away from Ricardo a good little bit. That's good. And I think we're technically still alive in the fight against Bottas. That's kind of a fantasy. Massa scored a single point for us today, which is nice. Podium, though. Gosh, that was good. Oh, man, that just... absolutely... every bit of the reason why I enjoy playing the game. This race was that. Oh, man, where did we even start? 5th, I think? How was the start? I don't remember. I'm still trying to get feeling back in my hands. What happened here? Boy, this turn 1 is wild, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, that was very close to Vettel. Very, very close. It was a good start. Oh, I didn't even remember this move. Brilliant stuff. Oh, jeez. What a race. Oh, if you didn't like that one, then this is not the series for you. Because, oh, that was as good as it gets. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. I'll see you next time. This season is winding down, and it is ramping up.